violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Breaking news, an officer shot after responding to a robbery. Right now, there's an intense search to catch the gunman.
We're asking our people to shelter in their homes.
We're live in Clayton County with what police are telling us about what happened.
Live, local, late-breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
As we come on the air right here, News Chopper 2, high above Riverdale Road in Clayton County, where dozens of police officers searching for the gunman who shot an officer during a robbery this afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to Channel 2 Action News at 6. I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Linda Stouffer. Welcome, everyone. This has been unfolding the last few hours near a quick trip on Riverdale Road at Crystal Lake Road, not far from 285. In the last hour, the police chief told Channel 2 Action News families living in the area should stay indoors until that shooter is caught. Channel 2 Tom Jones is live, and Tom's been updating us on the search since Channel 2 Action News at 4. Tom, what is the latest?
And Linda, since I saw you at 5, I saw that SWAT truck right there come from behind the plaza where the shooting took place, and we've seen some officers leave the scene. And take a look, Riverdale Road is back open in both directions, but police say they are still searching for the gunman who shot an officer in the Windjammer Center Plaza here on Riverdale Road. The gunman also shot a man he was trying to rob, according to police. This is a picture of the man police are searching for. You can see he has on what looks like a yellow sweatsuit or a yellow top and yellow pants. Police say he was robbing a man here. An officer drove up and saw what was going on.
Wow. So shout out to this officer thinking proactively and stopping this super gremlin in the act. Not enough credit. Not enough credit goes to these officers, man, because it could have ended up a lot worse.
That's when police say he shot the officer and the man he was trying to rob. Both suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The officer was hit in the stomach. He was taken to Grady Hospital, and at last report, he is conscious and alert. One man who lives in the area where police are searching described what he saw.
I seen the SWAT truck go back there. They were standing on the side of the truck. So it must be serious. Got to be serious.
And as I mentioned, that SWAT truck there came from behind the plaza here about an hour ago. And police, to be honest with you, they seem a little bit more relaxed. We're not seeing that buzz of activity we saw earlier. But police say they are still searching for the suspect, and they are still urging people to stay inside until he is captured. We're live in Clayton County. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
And hopefully they will find him and capture him, and no one else gets hurt soon. Tom, thank you.
You're taking a live look from Sky Fox 5, where police are actively searching for an armed robber who shot a Clayton County police officer and the person he tried to rob. Multiple units are on this scene right now, as you can see. Medics have rushed that officer and the robbery victim to the hospital with gunshot wounds. Clayton County has placed several schools in the area on lockdown while the manhunt is on.
All this, all the resources, all the inconveniences that these super gremlins are causing. You could prevent all of this by just, when these dudes do something that's crazy, keep them locked up. Because I would not be surprised if this guy was wanted on other charges.
Thanks so much for joining us today for Fox 5 News at 4. I'm Christine Spiro. We want to get right to that breaking news where this is the man police are looking for. This is a surveillance image of the suspect who's wearing what looks like a yellow jacket and pants with black tennis shoes.
He looked like he already in his prison uniform.
Police responded to an armed robbery call when that officer was shot. This all unfolded around 2:30 on Windjammer Shopping Center. We have live team coverage of the shooting right now. Fox 5's Janice Yu joins us on the manhunt for this gunman. But we begin first with Fox 5's Christopher King. He has details on how this all started.
Christine, it is very busy out here. Take a look right now. This is the scene right now. There are dozens of police cars out here, too many to count. There's a lot of activity centered right here at the strip mall. Various law enforcement agencies are out here. That includes the ATF, State Patrol, and Clayton County. They have tape up around the parking lot, and here's what Fox 5 is learning right now. We know at least one officer and one civilian were shot. The officer was hit in the abdomen. The Clayton County Police Chief spoke a short time ago. Here's what he had to say.
That suspect discharged his firearm twice, striking both the officer and the victim. Both appear to be non-life-threatening injuries, and as you see, we have our tactical units deployed. We will be here until we apprehend that suspect.
Both the officer and that robbery victim are expected to be okay. Now, police confirm the shooter is still on the loose. They say they have him cornered in an apartment complex behind this shopping center. Now, Riverdale Road is blocked off at Norman Drive for about a quarter of a mile. We are working to get more details. Stay with Fox 5 on air and online for the very latest on this breaking story.
All these businesses had to shut down. All these businesses had to shut down because of one super gremlin on Demon Time.
We are live in Clayton County. Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
All right, Christopher, thanks for that update. And we know we want to get this, authorities want to get this dangerous suspect into custody as soon as possible. So let's go to Fox 5's Janice Yu with details on the manhunt that's underway now. Janice?
Well, Christine, like Chris says, this is a very active scene right now. The manhunt is very active. People are on the ground, as well as you can hear the helicopters up ahead. And I want to kind of give you another look at the busy scene here. We're talking Clayton County Sheriff, Clayton County Police, ATF, Fulton County officials are all here. Now, the sheriff is asking everyone in this area to please stay inside. I mean, it is a large amount of law enforcement out here trying to find that suspect in that shooting right now. And there are also 3 schools in the area that are on lockdown as police comb through this area. Now, there are a lot of strip malls right near the strip mall where the shooting happened. So, of course, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people. I would suggest avoiding the area of Riverdale and Crystal Lake Road altogether. Traffic is backed up, and as you can see, police officers have taken over this road. So, Christine, this is a very active manhunt, and we'll continue to bring you any new updates as we get them. Live in Clayton County, Janice Yu, Fox 5 News.
Janice and Christopher, thanks so much. Be sure to download the Fox 5 News app because we're going to continue to follow the breaking developments and bring you updates on air and online as soon as they happen. Fox 5's Janice Yu with details on the manhunt that's underway now. Janice?
Well, Christine, like Chris says, this is a very active scene right now. The manhunt is very active. People are on the ground, as well as you can hear the helicopters up ahead. And I want to kind of give you another look at the busy scene here. We're talking Clayton County Sheriff, Clayton County Police, ATF, Fulton County officials are all here. Now, the sheriff is asking everyone in this area to please stay inside. I mean, it is a large amount of law enforcement out here trying to find that suspect in that shooting right now. And there are also 3 schools in the area that are on lockdown.
Well, at least the shooter had his mask on. Still following CV guidelines, I see. So shout out to him. He was trying to be safe in other ways. You know,
down as police comb through this area. Now, there are a lot of strip malls right near the strip mall where the shooting happened. So, of course, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people. I would suggest avoiding the area of Riverdale and Crystal Lake Road altogether. Traffic is backed up, and as you can see, police officers have taken over this road. So, Christine, this is a very active manhunt, and we'll continue to bring you any new updates as we get them. Live in Clayton County, Janice Yu, Fox 5 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Christine, it is very busy out here. Take a look right now. This is the scene right now. There are dozens of police cars out here, too many to count. There's a lot of activity centered right here at the strip mall. Various law enforcement agencies are out here. That includes the ATF, State Patrol, and Clayton County. They have tape up around the parking lot, and here's what Fox 5 is learning right now. We know at least one officer and one civilian were shot. The officer was hit in the abdomen. The Clayton County Police Chief spoke a short time ago. Here's what he had to say.
That suspect discharged his firearm twice, striking both the officer and the victim. Both appear to be non-life-threatening injuries, and as you see, we have our tactical units deployed. We will be here until we apprehend that suspect.
Both the officer and that robbery victim are expected to be okay. Now, police confirm the shooter is still on the loose. They say they have him cornered in an apartment complex behind this shopping center. Now,
and imagine the danger that these people are in now. A super gremlin on the ropes, on the run. The danger that people in this area are. It's crazy.
Riverdale Road is blocked off at Norman Drive for about a quarter of a mile. We are working to get more details. Stay with Fox 5 on air and online for the very latest on this breaking story. We are live in Clayton County. Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
All right, Christopher, thanks for that update.
So many tactical units from around the metropolitan area supporting this effort. We'll be here till we apprehend him.
Can you give us a description of who this guy is?
Black male wearing all, I believe, yellow clothing.
There we go. There we go, Chief. See, he not going to hold his tongue because he can say black male. See, the newscasters, they're not going to say super gremlin, da-da-da-da, 5'11". They're not even going to say that. They're just going to say a male wearing a red shirt, you know, possibly some athletic sneakers. They're going to beat around the bush. This brother said, nah, we not doing that.
Now, I believe we will be able to submit a picture to you here shortly.
Did the officer, was he able to fire back at the suspect?
There was no discharge from anyone outside of this suspect. The officer appears to be fine right now. He's at the hospital getting treatment.
What part of the body was the officer struck?
I mean, officers are getting shot more than black men in the streets. That's the reality. These officers are taking more shots than unarmed brothers.
Near his waistline, near the abdomen.
How's the victim?
The victim had minor non-life-threatening injuries to his hand.
Can you talk about the neighborhood, about the safety of people around here? Should people stay in their homes at this point?
Absolutely. I urge everyone to remain indoors while we apprehend this subject.
So this was in Clayton County. I just wanted to update you guys if you're in the area. I think they caught the super gremlin by now, but very dangerous, Metro Atlanta area. Whew, you got to be careful because these super gremlins, they're doing the most right now. And I'm going to get into the story on how all of this occurred, but I wanted you guys to get briefed on this by the officer because he gave us a description off bat.
We do believe him to be contained, but if he is not, safety is our primary objective, and we need to secure in our homes, and we will alert the community when we have him in custody.
And how large is the perimeter that you believe he's contained within?
This is an extremely large community, and that's why you see so many units. It's a large perimeter, but we have it locked down pretty well.
The victim's injuries, were they shot as well, and is it a he or she? Any details on it?
A male victim, non-life-threatening injuries, he should be fine.
You said this before, but where is he contained exactly?
In the community directly behind us.
Can you describe the area back there for people? Is it a wooded area, residential area?
It's a residential area that is highly dense, and that's why we want everyone to take safety within their residence.
So just to confirm that victim's injuries, was that a gunshot?
We believe so, yes.
Was it a ricochet that hit the officer, or was it actually?
We believe so, but I can't confirm that right now. I know that both were stable at this time, and we believe those injuries to be non-life-threatening.
And you see these super gremlins, they're at the point where they're shooting. Well, I mean, they've been at the point where they're shooting at officers, but they don't care anymore. It's not, dang, I just got in a shootout with the police. Like, nah. They popping off on demon time.
What are the officers doing right now? Are they going door to door, looking out streets?
We are searching and we'll continue to search till we apprehend them. I thank you for your time. We need to get back to tactical operations.
Chief, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. At this time, I need you to move back across.
In the last 30 minutes, we got new information about a woman killed in a drive-by shooting. The grandmother, an innocent bystander. She was just trying to cash a lottery ticket. Channel 2's Tom Regan is live at a gas station on Jonesboro Road where it happened. And Tom, police are looking for that gunman.
Linda, this is an absolutely horrendous case of a senior citizen getting shot and killed by a
And we see this often, where senior citizens are taken out in the community. Young kids are taken out in the community. Women, children. Doesn't matter. We know this. But yet we still act as if this is a non-issue in the community. I mean, seriously, not enough attention, not enough resources are dedicated to women and children dying at the hands of a super gremlin on demon time.
Stray bullet, take a look. You can see how bullets tore through the window of this convenience store last night. At the time, we were told that this grandmother was going into the store to cash a lottery ticket. Sadly, she was fatally shot tonight.
Dang. Just trying to pick up her little lottery winnings. And y'all really did this to this old woman, man.
Family and friends are holding a vigil in her memory.
It's sad. It's truly sad.
Customers reacting to the murder of a woman following a late-night shooting outside the gas station on Jonesboro Road.
Somebody just drove by and shot him.
Someone just drove by and opened fire at people.
Stray bullets tore through gas station windows and a nearby business. When police arrived here around 11 Tuesday night, they found a man and woman shot. The man drove himself to the hospital. The woman, taken by ambulance, later died. Family holding a vigil this evening identified her as 65-year-old Lashunder Shree Edge.
She was just walking to the store, and I just heard somebody called and said she got shot.
And remember, we can't even walk to the stores without being shot by the police, without being harassed by the police. Yeah, no, we're not buying it. We're not buying it. It's these super gremlins that we have to watch out for, and everybody knows it. The water boys in Atlanta that we have to watch out for, everybody knows it. The little super gremlin teens who are riding the scooters, everybody knows that those are the ones you really have to look out for, not the police. Okay? You know, we can't even walk to the store, and it's not just Atlanta. Remember I did the story in New Orleans of the 15-year-old girl who liked anime, got shot and killed? Walking to the store.
What do you think about this?
I don't know. It's kind of dangerous.
Kind of dangerous, yeah, I would imagine so.
And it's not safe to work either.
He said, I'm about to put in my 2 weeks resignation today.
Someone placed flowers and stuffed animals in the area of the parking lot where she collapsed.
Unfortunately, the world that we live in, these are the type of things that happen.
What world is that? What world is it that we're living in? It's a pretty sunny world. That's the only place you have to really worry about this kind of stuff, right? But a sister, she's never gonna say that.
Unfortunately, the world that we live in, these are the type of things that happen. She was like, she's a good lady.
Police have still not identified the man who was shot. They're now reviewing security camera video from the gas station to see if they can identify the shooter. Live in Southeast Atlanta, Tom Regan, Channel 2 Action News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.